we are going to run through on how to signal for help in an emergency situation. In this case, we're going to redirect the light from the sun towards the targeted object that you are trying to signal. You could use a reflective surface such as a signaling mirror, something similar to this. You could use the surface of a mobile phone that, even though it's black, has reflective properties. It could be a polished piece of metal that you found along your track, or it could be an improvised surface such as a space blanket that you've got in your first aid kit that you can use to reflect the light. So when we're trying to redirect the light, the key important component to remember is that light travels in a straight line. So you really got to redirect that light from the sun towards your signaling target really accurately. And to do that, there are a couple of tips and tricks to try and get you along that way. So one of the tips that we got to do is, if you place the mirror along the side of your head, just next to your eye, you try and find the light from the sun to redirect onto the mirror. So you got to angle it towards the sun. And then you will stretch out your hand and try to get that reflected light towards either the back of the hand or the front of the hand, whichever way you are most comfortable doing. If the sun is at an angle, let's just say that the sun is at an angle coming from that direction, but you really want to signal in that direction over there, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to angle your body and keep the mirror by the side of your face. Get that reflective light from the sun towards the back of your hand. It's a finicky little process to follow, but that is going to be your best step to try and redirect the sun at an angle towards your targeted signal. Just adjust the angle of your body. So those are the tips and tricks that we're going to run through. So with the back of your hand stretched out, we are going to close the hand and set our target area between the two fingers. The next step is to redirect the back of our hand with the light from the redirected sun from the mirror. So that's just at the back of my hand over there. And then we're going to look at the target to which we want to signal, which in this case, we're just going to do towards the top of that hill. And the international distress symbol is 3 quick flashes with a pause. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, and a pause. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, and a pause. And last one, 1, 2, 3, and a pause. I'm also aiming for rather large upstrokes because that improves the chances of hitting our target area. If you just have tiny little upstrokes, then the chances of you hitting the area is a lot slimmer. So the reason that we do 3 flashes of light is because that is the emergency distress signal. It's got to be timed, so it's 1, 2, 3, and a pause. And then we repeat that, 1, 2, 3, and a pause. That shows that the target that you're trying to signal has got a deliberate pattern to it, so it's not an accidental reflection on a different surface that might have caught their eye. So just remember that 1, 2, 3, and a pause, and use that as the international distress symbol when you need help.